Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to continue another video with the Chanel Les Beiges collection. I want to create something golden, goddess, beautiful for summer. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. So I think the first step is to use the Chanel Hydra Beauty Essence Mist and just cool myself off from this summer heat. So I'm gonna go into this Les Beiges palette here. This one is called Warm, and I'm really gonna focus on these peachy colors right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to wet my brush with some setting spray to see if that will intensify the look, because when they're just dry, I find that these shadows don't really pop that much. I'm just going to use the Caudalie Grape water here, and I'm just going to mist it on my brush. I'm going into the lighter peach shade at first. And then going into the shade on the top with a big fluffy brush, I am just blending out this shadow here. So I think wetting the brush definitely made the color more opaque. This didn't stand out as much when I used the powder dry. I'm gonna go into a different color now. I know I said I was gonna use both peachy shades, but I feel like this is peachy enough for me right now. Using my finger, I'm going into the bottom shimmer color here, and I'm just going to tap it on the lid. There is definitely a lot of fallout with this shimmer color here. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean this up and be right back. Okay, so I think I'm done for the eyes for now. What I'm going to do is use my Chanel Les Beiges Sheer Healthy Glow Highlighting Fluid in Sunkissed, and I'm going to mix it into my foundation. This is the Chanel Ultra Le Teint in B30. I'm gonna go ahead and mix these and just, I don't know, see what happens. So I will use 1 pump of the foundation. And then I will use less than 1 pump because this is just really potent. So maybe like that much. We'll see. And then I'm just going to mix these together and see what happens. So I was on Instagram earlier this morning, and do you guys remember that song from the Spice Girls, Wannabe? You know, that first song they came out with that made them really popular? That song came out 24 years ago. That makes me feel like I'm ready to collect my old age pension or something. Needless to say, if you remember that song, you are definitely due for an eye cream, and you should be wearing sunscreen every single day. I'm going to add a little bit more foundation and a drop more of this highlighter here. I feel like this foundation definitely looks much more luminous now with a few drops of that highlighting fluid. This is really pretty. This is exactly the type of summer look I'm going for. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on a bit of concealer. This is my Clé de Peau concealer in the shade Almond. Now I'm going into my Chanel Healthy Glow Sheer Powder number 20. I just wanna set the center of my face a little bit. I don't have oily skin, but we are definitely experiencing full summer here in Montreal, which generally just means very humid. I am very grateful for air conditioning. And now I'm going to go into my new Chanel Les Beiges powder. This is the Healthy Glow Illuminating Powder in Sunset. I love the packaging, the detailing here, and I love that it matches on the inside and on the powder here as well. It's just so pretty, it's so extra. I'll go ahead and use this as a bronzer. At first I was worried perhaps it would be too dark for me, but it actually blends out quite nicely. And the powder isn't like a flat matte, it's like a soft, satin or velvet finish, so it just gives you that really beautiful sun-kissed effect. I'm going to take whatever's left on my brush here and just sweep it on the bridge of my nose to give me that sun-kissed glow. And now for the eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and draw a very thin line on top. This is the Chanel Cils aux Yeux in Brun Agapé. It's a nice soft brown. I'm going to go ahead and just draw a thin line on top here. And then I'm going to finish it off with the Volume de Chanel mascara. Okay, so for the blush, I'm going to go into my Chanel Joue Contraste in So Close. This is the most bright tangerine orange look, so I think this will be nice for a really warm summer look. I always forget how intense this blush is. And how can we complete this look without more liquid highlighter? I'm using the same one from before. Take a little bit with the brush, wipe off the excess because this is pretty intense. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just like liquid gold. And then to finish off the look, for me, a beautiful bronzed summer look always finishes with a bright, bold lip. So I'm going into this Chanel Le Crayon lip liner in number 174 Rouge Tendre. And then filling it in with one of my all-time favorite lip colors ever. This is the Rouge Coco in Arthur. Okay, so I think my summer look is almost complete, but it's missing fragrance. So I'm going into my Chanel number 5 L'Eau all over body spray. So L'Eau is like a more citrusy, lighter version of number 5. And this body spray is just delightful and fresh and so summery. So let me just zhuzh myself up. And that body spray is also safe for your hair, so you can go ahead and just freshen up all over. All right, guys, this is the finished look. This is my take on a golden goddess summer of glow makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some ideas and inspiration on how to use up some of your makeup at home. I post nothing but luxury beauty. I do lots of reviews and tutorials, and I have a series on my channel called Beauty History, where I dive into the history and legacy of different fashion houses and makeup brands. So if any of that sounds interesting, please subscribe. All right, guys, I think this is all I have for you guys for today. So thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.